Hello Grey Group. Your new reading book for this week is called The Invisible Clothes. Your speed sounds are, repeat after me, my turn, your turn. All, all. S, s. V, v. W, w. Well done. There are no vowel sounds circled in this book, but you can still practice them just to remind yourselves. The word endings we have able, as in imaginable. We have ably, as in miserably. We have ible, as in incredible. And we have ibly, as in incredibly. Here are your story green words. Let's start with the top line. Are you ready? I'm going to look for the special friends first, then Fred talk the words and then say the whole word. If we can do my turn and your turn. Are you ready? Special friends, A. Fred talk, V, A, N. Vain. Your turn. And the next word. Special friends, E and V. Fred talk, W, E, V. Weave. Your turn. And the next word. Special friends, F and E. F, E, D. Thread. Your turn. Next one. Special friends, ng and th. Fred talk, l, e, ng, th. Length. Your turn. And the next two words have stars because their special friends are different. So if we look at this first word, we've got k or s, course. Your turn. And the next one, we say s, oot, suit. Your turn. Well done. Now we're going to say the syllables and then read the whole word. Are you ready? Start with the top line. We have M, per, or. Emperor. Your turn. We have China. China. Your turn. The next one we have tail, or. We don't say tailor, we say tailor. Your turn. And the next one we have servants, but we don't say servants, we say servants. Your turn. And the next word, it looks like fin-est, but we don't say finnest, we say finest because of that I sound. Your turn. And the next word, we have pro, and the C makes a S sound. Procession. Procession. Your turn. Well done, everybody. Let's go to the second line. We have incredible. Incredible. Your turn. And the next one. Remarkable. Remarkable. Your turn. This one has 4 syllables. Are you ready? We don't say mag, we say madge. So the g sound is a j. Imaginable. Imaginable. Your turn. And the next one. Miserably. Miserably. Your turn. Right, let's look at this one. 4 syllables. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Your turn. And we have the next one. Unforgettable. Unforgettable. Your turn. And the next one we have suitable. Suitable. Your turn. And this one here we have uncontrollably. Uncontrollably. Your turn. And the last one we have unbearable. Unbearable. Your turn. Well done. Let's look at this last section. So now we have the root word first, and then the whole word with the suffix. Are you ready? So we have announce becomes announced. Your turn. The next one we have admire becomes admired. Your turn. And the last one we have whisper becomes whispered. Here are the definitions of some of the story green words. Weave. In the story, the tailor offers to weave a suit for the emperor. Weave is the movement of the thread that goes in and out. Of course. Of course means definitely. Procession. This is where lots of people take part in a moving ceremony and they form an orderly queue when they do it. Let's look at the vocabulary check today. And on the left in the yellow box are all the words. Then we have the definition. And then we have the sentence that's taken from the book so that you know where that word will come up. So let's start with the first word. We have remarkable. Remarkable means extraordinary. Remarkable means extraordinary and beautiful. And in the book it says, the Emperor of China loved to show off his remarkable silk suits. The next word we have is vain. That means to think a lot of yourself. In the story it says, the vain emperor said yes straight away. So it tells us that the emperor is quite vain. The next word, incredible. Incredible means amazing, beautiful. In the story, there's a question that says, isn't it incredible? The next word, suitable. If something's suitable, it's right. I need to buy needles that are suitable for such fine cloth. Announced. Announced is another name for said. Announced is another word for said. The next day, the tailor announced that the suit was ready. And the last one, admired. Admired means really liked. Everyone admired the emperor's new clothes. And here are the red words today. Let me go through them from top to bottom. So we have love. If I say them, my turn, your turn. Love, where, some, could, buy, bought, thought, everyone, father, any, whole, one, you, said, was, through, there, they, were, and walk. Bring it back to there again. Now I want you to practice reading the words across the rows, down the columns, and in and out of order, clearly and quickly. Remember, this is to develop your fluency. Okay? So the quicker you read them, the more you will improve with your fluency. Good luck. You can do it as many times as you want. Here we have the speedy green words, and in the same way as the red words, I'm going to read the word my turn, and then I'd like you to read the word your turn. Are we ready? Remember, they're speedy, so when we practice them, we'll do my turn, your turn, but when it's your turn by yourself, you're going to practice them quickly. Are we ready? So my turn, silk. Your turn. Crowd. Stupid. Person. Invisible. Horrible. Terrible. Comfortable. Show. Make. Best. Thing. Really. Measure. Those. Poor. More. Very. Still. And chair. So now that we've gone through them together, I want you to practice reading the words across the rows, down the columns, and in and out of order, clearly and quickly. Again, this is to help develop your fluency. Before we can read the story, you need to practice the red words and the speedy green words to make the reading fluent later on. Practice them as many times as you would like to. Well done. Here we have the story introduction. The Emperor of China was a very vain man. He loved to organise grand processions where he could show off his remarkable silk suits. One day, a tailor came to see him. He offered to make him the finest suit imaginable from a rare and wonderful new cloth he had invented. The Emperor agreed straight away and gave the tailor 6 bags of gold, so he could buy the most valuable silk thread he could find. "I haven't told you the best thing about this cloth," said the crafty tailor, slipping the gold into his pocket. "If a stupid person looks at it, it will seem to be invisible." The next day the Emperor went to see the suit. The tailor pretended to spread a length of the cloth over a chair and asked, "Isn't it incredible?" Not wanting to seem stupid, the Emperor pretended he could see the cloth and said, "It's unbelievable!" He gave the tailor 6 more bags of gold to buy delicate needles suitable for such fine cloth. When the tailor announced that the suit was ready, the Emperor pretended to try it on. "Very comfortable," he said, admiring himself in the mirror. "I will march through the city in my new suit." Have a think. Do you think the Emperor will realise what's going on before it's too late?